The streets are saying that the tense situation between Tia and Tamera Mowry is getting more and more tense by the day, and Tamera's husband has allegedly chosen sides. Surprise, surprise, he is 100% behind his wife, and he has reportedly made it clear that he is completely behind his wife no matter what. There was a time when Tia and Tamera were the definition of sister goals. Their chemistry on Sister Sister made them a fan favorite, and their real-life bond seemed just as strong. People assumed they'd always be inseparable, but fast forward to today, and that picture-perfect sisterhood isn't what it used to be. Tia recently admitted that she and Tamera aren't as close anymore, leaving fans completely stunned. For years, the world saw them as the ultimate twin duo, so hearing that their relationship had changed felt almost unbelievable. And with Tia going through a divorce, many assumed she would be leaning on her sister for support. But child, from the looks of it, that's not happening anytime soon. So what exactly went down between these two? How did they go from ride or die twins to practically distant relatives? Let's get into it. Okay, so even though Tamera and her husband Adam Housley have mostly kept their marriage private, anyone who knows them knows that these two are down bad for each other. They love each other and they're not afraid to show it. They got married in 2011 and they've remained married for 14 years, which is nothing short of impressive for a Hollywood marriage. Their first child was born in 2012 and they had a daughter in 2015, bringing their family to a group of 4. Even more impressive, there's also the fact that these two haven't had a scandal in all the times that they have been together. Y'all know how these celebs be having cheating scandals and all that stuff, but it has been smooth sailing all this time. Unfortunately, we can't say the same for her sister Tia, and unfortunately, her marital issues play a huge role in this messy situation and her shaky relationship with Tamera and her husband Adam. Tia has been navigating a rough patch ever since her split from Corey Hardrick, ending their 14-year marriage. She's been open about the struggles that come with starting over, admitting that loneliness has been hitting hard. And while it's no secret that divorce can be a tough adjustment, most people assume she had her twin sister Tamera by her side for support. But as it turns out, these two have been growing apart for quite some time. Once known as an unbreakable sister duo, Tia and Tamera have taken very different paths in recent years. Tia has been focused on her acting career, staying busy in Southern California, while Tamera has embraced a quieter, family-centered life up in Napa Valley. Their lifestyles couldn't be more different, and it looks like that distance has created more than just a physical gap between them. If you've been keeping up with the Mowry twins, then you already know that they've always had pretty different personalities. Tia has always been the more adventurous and free-spirited one, while Tamera leans more towards a traditional and conservative lifestyle. So in hindsight, maybe it's not all that shocking that they aren't as close as people once thought. Allegations of Tia throwing shade at Tamera aren't exactly new. This has been a topic of discussion for years. If you've been following their journey, you probably remember that Tia was the first to get engaged, saying yes to Corey, who is now her ex-husband. But what really had people raising their eyebrows was a particular paparazzi interview from back in the day. In the clip, Tia proudly referred to herself as the engaged one, and let's just say the energy was given shady. It didn't go unnoticed that her comment seemed like a subtle dig at Tamera, who was still single at the time. Whether it was intentional or not, the moment stuck with the fans and only added to the speculation that their relationship wasn't as picture perfect as it seemed.
I'm Tia, the one with the ring. Oh. So don't get it twisted. Okay, Tia. That's my sister, the one without the ring. I'm married. Yeah, put it on the box. Put it on the Really? Tia, the one that's married. Okay, yes. Okay. People always get it mixed up.
All right. That's funny.
But it didn't end there, because rumors about tension between them continued swirling for a while, and the signs of their strained relationship go way back. One major red flag, Tamera's wedding. Fans noticed that Tia wasn't as involved as expected, missing out on some key moments during the celebration. That absence didn't go unnoticed, especially by Tamera, who was reportedly hurt by it. Looking back, that might have been the beginning of their growing distance.
You said you wanted to be the maid of honor, but you couldn't do a lot of things. So in my head, I'm like, you know what, Tia's just being Tia. I got used to it.
However, this wedding drama was just the tip of the iceberg when it came to their relationship, because they have clashed a lot over the years.
Right? I'm gonna think about it for a second.
Why do you need to think about it?
Because sometimes, Tia, you're selfish.
Why are you crying? How am I selfish?
Because you just don't get it. You don't get it right now.
So you're this upset about it?
The fact that I have to explain to you why I was upset because you were late.
You're saying that I'm selfish.
Yes. The thing is you don't care. You think about yourself.
How am I thinking about myself?
The sisters even tried going into business together at one point, but that too ended up causing some tension. Tia's packed acting schedule made it hard for her to fully commit to their joint project, and that imbalance led to some friction between them. On top of that, word on the street is that communication between them hasn't exactly been the best. Over the years, little misunderstandings have built up, from disagreements about wedding duties to frustrations over unfulfilled business plans. Tia has been all about advancing her career, career and making moves in the industry without always keeping Tamera in the loop. She's been prioritizing her solo projects while Tamera has taken a different route, focusing on her family. Though she still takes on acting gigs here and there, her main priority has been home life and helping her husband manage his family's business. Their lifestyles have become so different that it's no wonder they've drifted apart. But even with all that drama, family is always family, right? Well, in this case, that's not exactly true. We should have seen the red flags in their relationship after Tamera's comments on Tia's divorce. In October 2022, Tia Mowry filed for divorce from her husband of 14 years, and everyone was shocked because we always thought that they were solid. They were together for a total of 20 years and never had a scandal, which is rare for Hollywood. Tia's divorce news blindsided us, but hey, she was done with the marriage and that was that. She wrote, "I have always been honest with my fans and today is no different. I wanted to share that Corey and I have decided to go our separate ways. These decisions are never easy and not without sadness. We will maintain a friendship as we co-parent our beautiful children. I am grateful for all the happy times we had together and want to thank my friends, family, and fans for your love and support as we start this new chapter moving forward in our lives." A few days after Tia filed for divorce, Tamera showed her support in an interview, but everyone could tell that there was something off.
Just announced that she's gonna be getting a divorce.
Yes.
Does like a half of your heart break for her?
You know, I support her.
Yeah.
So, you know, whatever she wants, the Mowrys have her back. Right now, she just kind of just wants to, you know, just process it all, take it all in, and, you know, be a little private about that.
Yeah.
And, you know, as a sister, you know, I'm just gonna respect that.
Totally.
You know?
The timing of Tia's divorce announcement definitely raised some eyebrows, mainly because it happened right when Tamera was promoting her book. Some fans weren't too pleased, feeling like Tia unintentionally, or maybe intentionally, depending on who you ask, stole her sister's moment. The divorce news ended up dominating headlines, and suddenly Tamera's book wasn't the main focus anymore. So when Tamera made a few interesting comments in an interview, people assumed she might have been feeling some type of way about the whole situation. Since filing for divorce, Tia has been nothing but transparent about how tough the journey has been. Over the past 2 years, she shared glimpses of her struggles, including a TikTok video where she opened up about how hard it's been to re-enter the dating scene. Turns out, moving on after 20 years with the same person isn't as easy as it looks.
It got worse, but I feel like it's about to get worse. It got worse. It got worse.
She also tried to keep a positive outlook on the divorce, and in an interview, she revealed that she didn't see her marriage as a failure.
You know, my marriage was a success.
Yeah.
I look at it as like a curriculum when you're in college or high school, right? You're learning, you're growing, you're evolving, you're creating. And I was able to create with Corey some beautiful, amazing children. And at the end of that curriculum, and at the end, there's a graduation, there's a celebration. So that's basically, you know, how I'm looking at it now. And I feel like people when they look at marriage, that success equals longevity. But no, at the end of the day, it's, are they happy? Are they thriving?
But just because Tia tried to keep things light and positive doesn't mean she wasn't going through it behind the scenes. In fact, she got real about her post-divorce struggles in her docuseries, Tia Mowry, My New Act. That's where she truly spilled the tea, giving fans an inside look at just how difficult the transition has been for her.
The family dynamic of having a mom and a dad in one household. And when you're dropping your kids off, you actually visually see how that is no longer.
We're about to go to Daddy's house now.
To make things even tougher, it's not like Tia can just rewind to life before Corey, because the bond she once had with Tamera isn't the same anymore. The sisters who used to be inseparable are now living completely separate lives, and if Tia ever needed her twin support, it's now. But with the growing distance between them, she's feeling that absence more than ever.
Being alone has been the most challenging part of my divorce. It's times like this when I feel and wish that my sister and I were still close and I could, you know, pick up the phone and call her. But that's just not where we are right now.
Now you might be wondering, doesn't Tamera have Tia's back during all this? Well, it's complicated. Tamera has publicly supported Tia, even praising her for choosing happiness, but let's be real. There's a big difference between offering kind words and actually showing up for someone. But before y'all start dragging Tamera for supposedly abandoning her sister, I don't think that's the case at all. I believe she's supporting Tia in her own way, just not in the way people might expect. Their relationship just isn't what it used to be. They're not the type of sisters who can pick up the phone and pour their hearts out to each other anymore. Instead, they're both focused on their own lives, handling things separately, which is honestly kind of sad when you think about it. And considering how supportive Adam is of Tamera and how much he loves her, well, it goes without saying that he's completely on her side when it comes to how she wants to deal with her sister in this mess. But do y'all believe that Adam is doing the right thing by supporting his wife, or do you think that he should be doing his best to help them fix their relationship? Drop your thoughts in the comments and then check out this next video.